Adom 106.3. 28 minutes to 7, and it's time to run you through the headlines of the various newspapers, beginning with the Daily Graphic. Honestly speaking, I am fatigued, I am tired talking about floods in Accra. It's a shame, honestly speaking. It's a shame. I remember in 2017, the Minister of for Works and Housing said, "Oh, there will not be any floods again in Accra." Bam. 2018, we had the same thing, and this year, beginning the year, we had the same thing. We are always being taken for granted. I'm tired talking about. Accra being underwater, Accra floods, Accra this, Accra floods every year. Sometimes I wonder what people have refused to think. But I know I'm a fault. So we are not angry enough. And the Daily Graphic, because Accra flood, why? I'm tired talking about it. The Daily Guide, gunman raid Forest Bureau, kill man for 600,000 Ghana cedis. I listened to OPD yesterday and heard him talk about this issue. I was a bit sad. Mom is alive and kicking, Rollins says so. And then Buhari sworn in. The Ghanaian Times this morning says election of MMDC's national referendum set for December 10. And then we would always use FIFA preferred grass. And then 80 liquid waste drivers, operators arrested for causing public nuisance. The Chronicle this morning says minority demands publication of short reports, and then how forest operator was shot dead. Robbers wear helmets with police inscriptions. Anyway, too bad. The Daily Statesman, JDM stirs voodoo road contract. Bahamas lies about Jessica Dodo Pepesu road exposed. The New Crusading Guide, NDC to reject 2020 results, Asidun Katia hints. And then investigate Newmont, a youth call on government. The Daily Dispatch this morning says ending political vigilantism. NDC and NPP agreed to end all die be die and boot for boot. How possible is this one? And then cancel Wasi. Educationist tells GES Education Ministry as he rallies support for Nat, Nagrat, and then others. And I would like to end with the Daybreak newspaper, Dumso Scare, as Tico 2 cuts down electricity generation by 50%. So that's it for the newspapers this morning. We'll come back later on the show to give you much details about all the other stories. Suma mena mema wonti ase ase yare ohoi no yare a hard dream. What I say ayiwa Monday no tetete hasa you answer one pun show no coffee. And then a baba yare no chire no power kit we chire no power kit we so yare nya depa. And Debbie Amika said, men trainer won yare giddy answer. I was saying, no, near that, so that how much about we saw on that. On that. Ye can't sue Nsem. One hour no moon so pa no. A woodron now mumunche. broad toxins ne ade wo your system no mu metals a wo your system no mu ni na no wo no mu nsuo pa no injo munche wo de opa try one day na hwa de for a very long time men no mu nsuo wo anu nso adwonso be de wo de wo kwadwonso a ti adwonso na e ba ne pampan na wo mu no say the city e dise dika but the more na wo no mu nsuo na enema na wo system ni mu no a ema dika no ni na ekọ eboa ma wo yiyi ewudro ni nyina free mu ti se wo no mu nsuo a da bia meka se wo de anye kura no ano papa na wasoro ne de memfe ndi agro bo two straight vam se kapa mienu abon se straight eno betumi a carry on na be 12 na 2 eno so wom eyimre obo two guso a wawie wo de bia de cap na odunum so na opa fa hye wo so obenom 6 in a day na hwe be bia wo ho ode ne be kwa akoduro obi bisa keke kabobo se adena ase de bia ne ho de nenden o se water keke kabobo sori a o fa vortic to akese na o so ya no de tuanity se nsan ya on fancy ho nyade ese se odidi agro drink more water and save your life. Makacho say you are not sick, you are thirsty. Sankra to a bell ointment na se me fam rew. So Mesewo ekro se bon na minim heat bempa na se na shatade ni ma trouble bomodin ya so be ye ekro no efri ho de ama me why minti wo de yi free ho na o hwana ne bia to egu we na ni hwana huna mani ne hu ne bia beguo na wunwi no enhyedam fu ye sister why wan kasa why basa bisa no o jai uhia bella ointment ebema very very effective results de bia be apply bia obe hu results no ho ti mo modern na shannon so open the baby party friend 02002284040 bella ointment beautiful skin beautiful family roman design spring so ewo eho but answer na no ma men ko ahoma so one of the fantastic women in politics, Ajia Alima Mahama, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development. Mommy, what's even coming? What channel pay? Yes, so you're here, pa. Yes, you're the Yamiase. And right, yeah, she meet the press, no, now, roadmap, no, quite a fast way, a bit to Abane MMDC is no. And she shared this to say, what's the plan?
A plan is 2017 and 2018 President Nana Akufo-Addo on my panel order to say to see share GCE 2 elections. And now he had consultations with former heads of state. So see our Minister of Local Government say yes, our roadmap no say yes, Jimana. Until Article B Constitution, Article 55.3. Article 55.3 ne I can say political parties almost to me as sponsor any candidate for any public election other than district level election. So say order to say elect MMDC no yes say encouraging party participation. It helps. It says the parties will be able to get the people to come out to vote, and then they also regulate the candidature, and it will also support development of the place, the activism, and then local people will be interested in their matters. The parties will help in that. So this year, you go through all the processes. Bill, they call cabinet must say Attorney General. When they call Parliament, or they call Parliament, Mr. Speaker, demand Council of State, or they are more positive advice. We are gazetting with 6 months. On Tuesday, it was laid in Parliament for the first reading. And to say, the third bill, amendment bill, no, Parliament, Bedima Electoral Commission, because so 9 year the referendum. So, Electoral Commission. The date now go 10th December 2019. Every year at the same time, as the district level election. And it's important, who said referendum, and yes, referendum, election of MMDC. Referendum says here amendment of the Article 353. So that political parties will be able to participate. After the referendum, amendments of other constitutional provisions and laws. 5 constitutional provisions, entrenched clauses. And the Parliament no obey. Parliament no obey. So, with the plan, the roadmap indicates all the consultation, the processes. Now, finally, election of MMDCs, July 2021.
But a partisan, because he say, what can say parties need to Jim? Are we going to see candidates on the various tickets of the various political parties?
Yes. After the referendum, we are voting yes, which I hope will get a yes, a resounding yes vote. Say vote here. Actually, say this is no able to say parties. They you to say MPs no at primaries. The parties will get their candidates and they support their candidates in the election of the NMDC. And the first one will be July 2021, inshallah.
But the election of the assembly members now, would that also become partisan?
Aye, and also very far. So actually, appointed members, no. They don't be appointed members anymore. It will not just be the district decided. On the local government elections, no. Some parties may even be strong in some local areas and may not be strong at national level. So sometimes, depending on what work you do in your community, they will decide that, yes, this party is active here. It may be a small party that nationally may not know, but they are active in their local community. And they may put a candidate and the candidate will win.
The other school of thought indicating, say, there will be sabotage. For example, if this party A is in power and you have majority of the opposition members holding positions as MMDCs, the one way or the other sabotage the government in power. I mean, what's are the considerations?
I don't think there'll be. They may try to be sabotage, but it will not work because it means that now the laws of the country will be strictly adhered to. National security laws will be applied. Procurement laws will be strictly applied. Financial management laws will be strictly applied. Auditor General will do his or her work very well. So the laws will apply. And then, if it comes to resources, I was explaining the other day, the district now, legally, the mandate that gives them resources, their resources is limited to 5%. I mean, as per law, of course, they get more resources, but I'm saying as per law, we transfer more resources. So if you are there sabotaging government, are you saying that the 95% of the resources that are applied by other ministries, you will not cooperate to implement government programs so that your people benefit for it? And the 95% of the national resources, the ministries do their budgets and they appropriate funds for that. So definitely, DC will want roads in their place. They want hospitals, they want clinics, they want water, they want schools, they want all sorts of things. Planting for food and agriculture. I say, I will implement it. Don't your people need inputs to farm? Don't they need support to farm? Don't they need sanction support? Or I say free SHS, I will implement it. Your own people will say no to you. And you may be impeached. Or they may even tell you after the end of 4 years that you go, we don't want you again, and change another person.
Aja, we know the unhealthy relationship sometimes exists between DCs and then MPs, even those belonging to the same political party. What the ministry, what will be done to check some of these things?
Well, as of now, what we do is we sit down to talk with each other. To talk to them, we sit with the MPs, we sit with DC, find out what is happening, and then put in corrective measures. If it is that the DC is sitting on his share of the common fund, we'll tell the DC, you cannot do that. Release his share of the common fund as per the direction that he's given. He wants to do A and B. He wants to do A, B, C, D with it. Release him for him. But, you know, this election of MMDC will provide a secure tenure. Hello.
And that will be 4 years.
That will provide a secure tenure of 4 years for an MMDC. He's not going to be eyeing the MP's position. And the MP is not going to be eyeing the MMDC's position. We know that he has been voted for is for 4 years. Sometimes their relationship is impaired because of suspicions. MP thinks the DCE is trying to get his position. But this will bring about security of tenure for the MMDC.
So what next after December 10?
So after December 10, I'm hoping that Adom Nsem will take up the campaign seriously and explain to people the merits of electing MMDC on partisan basis. If we get a yes vote, then we'll amend other constitutional provisions that are not entrenched.
Is it like...
Then, pardon?
Please go ahead.
If we get a yes vote, Parliament will definitely know that this is what the people want. So that makes it even easier for us. Okay. Then we'll amend them and start working towards the election of MMDC. Give the results to EC. Give this current MMDC, their term is 4 years. It ends May, June. So the target is at the end of their 4-year term, July, we'll have in the next election, July 2021. At the end of their 4 years end June 2021, May, June 2021. And then the elections for MMDCs will be in July 2021. As we know, this whole issue of election of MMDCs is come from various studies and various research and people's prompters. People used to talk about it. MMDCs must be elected. They become feudal laws. They are this, they are that. And so this is now an opportunity. The president is saying that, I've heard you, we need to deepen our local democracy. If you look at the international best practices, local leaders are elected. So let's move, let's deepen our... We've had the decentralization going on for 30 years. Let's take another step, positive step.
So the election is 2021 July?
For MMDC.
MMDCs.
But the referendum, for us to move ahead, will be 10th December 2019.
I also have arrears in the common fund. When hopefully do you think will be paid?
Actually, legally, we don't really have arrears on the common fund because all the quarters for 2018 have been paid. Now, what is outstanding is first quarter of 2020 of 2019. First quarter
of 2019.
It's at the end of June that we'll start complaining that it's arrears because the law allows us to have 1 quarter in arrears. The system allows for 1 quarter in arrears because the money will have to be collected first and then the various accounting procedures done before it's released. Okay. So we are all right.
All right then. Thanks so much, Aja, for your time this morning.
Thank you, Adom. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Aja Alima Mahama, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development. And at TNT, Bronya Boswene de Tosu Edu. Yebeko referendum. Na yesebeja tuma. Yaja tumse yentu. Ye mensin krachi foni na no swaba. Ebe de pa na July 2021. Ya cash just to say gidi. Roman says spray and coil spray no de wa wonim ekum tonton entum wan entefre nim prukai na so be hye mase wo dem be yehwam eti ade bi ani ho kata bi anka ho coil no de mpu wusie enti eno so said de ebom kona kunkum tonton na sa na dem ho so ahwehwehwam Fatu, a Yantonton Master, another quality product from Samara Company Limited. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Maybe I find it. Hello, Prof.
Yeah, Capito.
Maybe I find it.
What you see,
fine.
Asan.
Now, mobile again. You see, BBB. More special league and
more special competition.
Any league.
There be any league.
Special competition.
Special competition. There be a round of 32 and no able matches nibi so brane na etoti se no apre no nti matches ni bu anko so
nti no so ya DSTV dey try to say first
there be DSTV for omunye media right holders you see nti we bobo bobo ani adia
Ode Joe so much wa do wa. Fagum ni anko ai.
106.3 top.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.